Well, morning, guys. First video for our Treaty of Waitangi unit standard. This is going to focus on question 1.1, which reads, in their traditional social structure, describe how mana was important to Maori. Now, in order to do that, you need to be saying, what is mana? Who had a lot of mana? How was mana gained or lost? And finally, why was it an important value to Māori society? So the first thing you want to do is have a look at the resource I've given you. Okay, the first few pages deal with mana. The very first section is, and you'll see me moving to my left because I've got another screen here with some with a copy of the resource on it. So what you can do is simply say, well, what is mana? Okay, so look for a definition. And there's a couple there. The first one's on the heading, the very first page, A Frontier of Chaos, Māori Values and Practices, and there's a definition there, which says mana, read as mana, is often referred to as a status. A person with mana had a presence, while mana was inherited. Individuals could also acquire, increase, or lose it through their actions. The next page says, and I'll just scroll down, mana is it's an extraordinary power, essence, or presence. It applies to the energies and presence of the natural world. So, I mean, it's in its widest sense, mana is importance or prestige. Okay, some people were born with it and are born into families of mana who have a lot of mana, and they have a lot of expectations based around that. So in pre-European times and in post-European times, for that matter, people were born into chiefly families, or they have a whakapapa that have a lot of chiefs or important men and women in it. And so because they're in that line and they connected through whakapapa to those people, they're born with a bit with mana. Okay. The other way of accruing mana or getting mana is to earn it, and people can earn mana by making decisions that are beneficial for their community, being particularly good at a skill that's valued within the community, such as gathering food, fishing, or being a really good teacher and being able to pass on knowledge. Being people gain mana from that. People were good warriors, being able to defend the whenua, be able to defend the land. People gain mana from that. Okay. So you could say chiefs had a lot of mana, and I've got you'll see there's three chiefs. There's Tawhio, Tito Hadees, and Hongi Hika. There's three little biographies that I've added to this resource. You could cite each and every one of those as chiefs who have got mana, who had mana, and they earned mana from doing various things as well as having inherited it. Hongi Hika, for instance, increased his mana and the mana of his people by developing relationships with Pākehā before 1840. In fact, he even travelled over to Britain and met with people over there and brought back gifts, brought back money that he used to buy muskets. So he gained mana from that. So mana can be gained in furthering your people, and that's what he was doing. His people were Ngāpuhi, or a hapu of the Ngāpuhi in the far north. But you can lose mana. You can make mistakes. People who have inherited mana can lose mana. People who earn mana can lose mana by making mistakes, whether that be bringing, bad luck on the community, could impact on mana. One example that I've underlined in Tito Hadees' biography is that he gained a lot of mana from being a successful war leader in the resistance against the British. However, just before what would have been a large battle, he lost a lot of support because he got caught sleeping with the wife of another chief, and that reduced his mana. That's one story. That reduced his mana, and he then people thought, well, if we carry on supporting him, bad luck might hit us, and so they withdrew their support. There are some other ideas around what he did to lose the mana. The cheating on another chief is just one story that emerged from that time, but it shows that it's an example of what you might do wrong in order to reduce your mana. Finally, why was it an important value to Māori society? Well, mana, I guess, it helped establish and support those who made decisions on behalf of the community, chiefs, women of influence, kuia. In more recent times, a good example of a kuia who made lots of decisions to the benefit of her iwi and other iwi was Dame Whina Cooper, who helped organise the Land March in the mid-1970s. And people, having mana enabled people to lead. Okay, that's one way of looking at it. Mana also helps separate people's roles and responsibilities within the community. So the tohanga or priest would have mana, and that helped set him aside from everyone else. People who were in control of or responsible for food gathering and certain aspects of food gathering had mana associated with that, and it helped helped identify their role within the community and the importance of their role. Mana can also be seen in terms of connections with the land, like an entire hapu or iwi, group of people who lived in a certain area can say that their mana extends over that area, and so it tied them to the land. So it was also important in that sense to Māori society. Okay, hopefully that's been helpful. Have a look at the readings, listen to this a few times, pluck out some ideas, pop them down. Thank you.